Hello, my name is Britton Slagle. I am the founder and executive director of KarmaSue, as well as the owner of Koa Consulting. I have a BA in English, a BS in psychology, and a Master of Nonprofit Management, all from Regis University. I've spent the last 8 years focused on KarmaSue's mission of supporting Coloradan families enduring companion animal cancer. However, I've spent a lot longer time trying to enhance my confidence and knowledge of being my pet's advocate in a variety of situations. Today, I will present tips on enhancing your confidence and knowledge upon receiving a companion animal cancer diagnosis, and reaffirm that you already are a great advocate for your pets, whether you believe it or not. You will learn how to compassionately reframe overwhelming thoughts into positive actions as a way to alleviate stress and maintain focus on the health of you and your pets. We will work towards the goal of becoming the best advocates we can be for our pets by exploring the facts and compassionately reframing our thoughts. You can enhance your confidence and knowledge through preparing yourself for immediate next steps and future ones by breaking down the information that is presented to you by your vet care team and compassionately reframing the intrusive thoughts that often come along with learning that your pet has cancer. To prepare you, we'll focus on compassionately reframing some of these thoughts today. I'm scared to make the wrong decision. I don't know what I'm dealing with. You can compassionately reframe that to say, I know my pet best. I will trust myself while collaborating with professionals and friends. There is so much conflicting information. Although that's true, you can also say that there are many resources and professionals to help my family. Everything is out of control. Valid. But becoming organized and managing what I can will ease my stress. I do not have time for self-care. Also valid. However, I can find ways to show myself compassion and attention. And finally, today, we'll end with a pep talk. No sugarcoating. This sucks. But you are strong, capable, and a superhero in your own right. You've got this. Receiving a cancer diagnosis is overwhelming, not to mention all the steps to be taken afterwards. As often as possible, break down action items and important information components into smaller, more manageable pieces. There will be a lot of information thrown at you. Sometimes you will not have a long time to think about things before a decision needs to be made. Breathe deeply and take the time that you do have to make an informed decision, one that works for you and your family. There is not a one-size-fits-all treatment or action plan. You must consider you and your pet's health, living environment, finances, and other factors as you navigate this news. Always remember, you know your pet best. The medical portion of this huge life event can and should be with trusted veterinary professionals that align with your goals. Obtain and retain information. The good news, you do not have to be a cancer expert. You will have access to those. The veterinary professional that provides you with a summary of the initial diagnosis will be able to explain the results to you, at least at a high level. You can dive deeper into understanding the diagnosis, prognosis, and possible treatment options with this vet or a specialist that will provide the treatment or help you in navigating other options and scenarios. Further, if you decide that treatment or other options are not best for you and your pet, that's okay too. Remember, you are your pet's advocate. Your pet trusts you. Trust you too. Also good news, you do not have to remember everything. It would be impossible to do so anyway. Record all things in some fashion, whether that be in writing, recording, bringing a friend to appointments, asking for summaries or records after each appointment, those types of things. Whether you find the information important or not at the time of receiving it, especially when related to your pet's health or behavior and treatment options. You will feel more empowered with the more information that you have rather than less. You will also thank yourself for keeping a record of details if appointments become frequent and other ailments or health concerns arise. Further, life continues on and does not pause, even after receiving such devastating news. These notes will be pivotal as days become a blur with all your other responsibilities. One of the things we mentioned before, I'm scared to make the wrong decision. I don't know what I'm dealing with. We're going to compassionately reframe that to say, I know my pet best. I will trust myself while collaborating with professionals and friends. It is okay to be scared. This is scary. You may not know what you are dealing with yet, but you do know your pet and what's best for him or her. Find peace in that. Now you can secure trusted partners and information. As you communicate with your trusted veterinary professionals and friends or community support, you will gain more confidence that you can use to take to the next step. Secure trusted partners and information. Start with the professional. That would be a primary veterinarian or another vet professional. If you have a good working partnership with your vet professional, utilize them to construct a plan and next steps. That would include who to go to, what hospital, tests they might recommend running, those types of things. Either arrange an appointment with your primary veterinarian or a consultation with a specialist to understand options and ask for resources. Discuss alternative methods to treatment, pain management, etc. If you are seeking something other than what is being offered, simply ask if it is available. Talk to them about your concerns. Ask questions about side effects, quality of life, financial burden. They are there for you. It is important for both of you to trust one another in order to best support your pet. Research for yourself, but do not get lost in the shuffle. Only search using reputable sites. That would include CSU Flint Animal Cancer Center, Animal Cancer Foundation, those types of resources. And personal. That would include a friend or family member, a community resource or nonprofit organization, those types of things. Seek solace in a trusted personal connection. This person or entity will be able to talk things through with you, sifting through the information provided by the vet care team, including the details related to the diagnosis, prognosis, and treatment plan options, and consider you and your pet's connection and lifestyle. They will be able to offer a sense of comfort and a valuable outside perspective as you navigate the next steps. Discuss your concerns with your personal contact. Review pros and cons and what works best for your family. That would include environment, finances, capacity to care for a cancer patient, vet visits, etc. Then you will confidently be able to move forward with your decision. Whatever it is, know that it is the right one for you and your pet. This is what makes you your pet's advocate. Once you reach this point, you can confidently say that you understand the diagnosis on a high level, you have spoken to your friend or gained community support, and you have made the decision to move forward with some type of care or end-of-life services. These steps will allow you to develop a sense of community, both personally and professionally, one that will assist you in confidently making even more informed decisions as you move forward. There is so much conflicting information. Yes, but there are many resources and professionals to help my family. Remember, there is not a one-size-fits-all approach to cancer treatment or palliative care. It is important to take a step back and see the full picture before making decisions whenever possible. Considering what you've discussed with the veterinary professionals and personal contacts, as well as considering you and your pet's lifestyle and environment, if you decide to move forward with any type of care or end-of-life services, remember that you are your pet's advocate. Breathe, then continue with the next step. For the purpose of this presentation, I will provide an overview of these 4 options: traditional, holistic, clinical trials, and palliative care or end-of-life services. Please visit the KarmaSue YouTube channel after the workshop for more information on some of these options from experts in their fields, and research on your own, viewing only reputable sources. Traditional treatment. There are 3, I lost my spot here. There are 3 common treatment options for animal cancer: surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation therapy. Each of these options can be used alone or in combination with other treatments. The specific treatment program your veterinary professional recommends will depend on the specifics of your pet's diagnosis and condition. In selecting a treatment, the following points are some that will be considered: type of cancer, how quickly it grows and spreads, that would be the stage or grade of the cancer, and the location of the cancer. Holistic treatment. Holistic approaches to cancer treatment include nutraceuticals, which are supplements, herbs, food therapy, acupuncture, lifestyle modifications, and more. The holistic health for pets considers the whole being and seeks to achieve balance and harmony within. It is a call to action to explore alternative and complementary methods to enhance and maintain their well-being. Clinical trials. Each clinical trial has very specific qualifications for participation that include everything from the breed and age of the participant to the life expectancy, weight, and the type of cancer. Something else to take into consideration is that clinical trials are not always free. There may be fees to participate because grants may only cover a certain portion of the trial, and you may have to travel a long way to participate in several weeks or months at a time. Clinical trials may involve novel diagnostic methods or therapies, including chemotherapy, radiation therapy, surgical procedures, hypo or hyperthermia, immunotherapy, and photodynamic therapy, among others. While most clinical research trials are conducted at colleges of veterinary medicine, a growing number of specialty referral practices are participating in clinical research. Although clinical trials are experimental or investigational, the safety and efficacy of new therapies and procedures have often been evaluated, and the therapy is considered to be a potential benefit to the patient. We are quite lucky to have access to a university that offers clinical trials right here in Colorado. It is the Flint Animal Cancer Center at CSU. And finally, palliative care and end-of-life services. Palliative care employs multiple techniques to maximize comfort and quality of life until it's no longer possible. It creates a bridge of care to support a pet as the time for humane euthanasia approaches. In palliative care, we stop trying to cure the disease and shift our focus on managing symptoms. It is a model for care that focuses on day-to-day happiness and interaction. Palliative care can be as easy or as complex as necessary to meet the needs of the pet and the human family. Some palliative patients benefit from massage, therapeutic laser, temperature therapy, which is a heating or cooling devices, acupuncture, chiropractic, and physical rehabilitation techniques. In-home transitioning services may be available in your area. Reach out to your professionals before you need them. Take time to learn about who they are, how they provide these services, what the appointment entails, etc. If you have time to find the right fit, it makes all the difference. Please also note that although we'd all love our pets to transition peacefully in their sleep, many times it's a late night emergency room visit with nothing familiar but your family in sight. That's okay too. Remember to manage what you can and then let the other pieces go. The most important thing to hold on to is that you are together, even if not physically. If you are unable to be with your pet, breathe deeply and send them positive, loving, white light. They will receive it. Please see how to practice Tonglen in our self-care toolkit on KarmaSue's website for more information on this practice. Everything is out of control. Becoming organized and managing what I can will ease my stress. Remember, give your brain a break. Take the guesswork out of your day. Things on paper are out of your mind. This reduces your stress when trying to remember things when in a variety of situations. Utilize tools to help you succeed. This may include notebooks, drive folders, phone note folders, etc. You can organize them. You can organize the information received so that it makes sense for you. Dividers. I've personally found it very helpful to have tabs or dividers in a single notebook for various things I want to track. That includes treatments, medication schedules, appointments and calls, invoices and summaries, history, quality of life, and a place for notes and journaling. Your pet has several specialists? Great! Add a folder or divider for each hospital or specialist and share pertinent information via email with every member of your pet's vet care team. That way, when you go to any appointment, everyone is already on the same page, literally and figuratively. This does not mean emailing your vet care team every day. If your pet is seeing a neurologist and has an appointment, ask the neurology team to forward the summary to the oncology team, or do so yourself. Follow up with an email if you need to add any additional helpful information prior to your oncology appointment. Customize this to what is most important for you. Bring this notebook or tool with you to appointments, again, taking the guesswork out of your day. If they ask what your pet's week looked like, including food, water intake, and/or bathroom habits, you can reference your notes instead of having to depend on your brain. This is so helpful in high stress or uncertain moments, such as rechecks or meeting a new specialist. It's like going into a grocery store without a list. Do I need green peppers or onions or both? Check your notes and give your brain a break. Trackers can be part of these organizational tools as well. Every single day can be different, and what you are monitoring looks different as well, depending on the type of cancer your pet has. Record all you want: the size of the mass, energy level, quality of life, food, water intake, urine defecation habits, behavior, etc. And then finally, journal. How are you? What is your mood, physical health, mental capacity? What has been helpful or harmful for you? Please note that this does not have to be a daily activity. When you want to write, write. When you don't, save it for another time. KarmaSue Self-Care Toolkit also highlights a wonderful workshop on different types of journaling. Please check it out if it speaks to you to do so. You'll look for the storytelling exercise from Wildness Wellbeing. Maintain normalcy. Have dinner, administer medications, go for walkies, all at the same time each day if possible, or within the same hour or so. Work, clean, try to keep some type of normalcy in your life. It'll be rare, but little things count. This will assist in your feelings of accomplishment and control in what sometimes seems like chaos. Plan ahead when possible. Things seem to happen on weekends or after hours. Create a list of important people, places, and services with phone numbers and addresses that you might need. Share this information with a point of contact or two. Put it in an area that you can see easily. Again, take the guesswork out of your daily life. Make things easy for you so that you can focus on what's most important, you and your pet. I do not have time for self-care. We're going to compassionately reframe that to say, I can find ways to show myself compassion and attention. Forcing emotions is not ideal. Do not force any emotion, come what may. It is easy to fall into what you think you should be feeling or doing. The more you force yourself to do or feel anything, the less likely it is to occur. It is also easy to push off self-care when tending to a sick pet, and I mean quote-unquote self-care in the most basic way possible. So, focus on the basics. In the KarmaSue Self-Care Toolkit, we highlight 5 basics to focus on when you're trying to manage your stress or challenging emotions. They will keep you functional as you navigate the good days and the more difficult ones as well. The basics include a supportive network, nutrition, hydration, movement, and rest. Please visit our self-care toolkit on our website for more information. Success looks different from day to day. Cry, yell, be angry, be happy. It's all relevant and it's all valid. Sometimes success is tying your shoes, brushing your hair or teeth, drinking water, or showing up for work. Let that be enough. Things will fall through the cracks. Let them. The cracks will catch them. Do what you need to. Sometimes that is literally nothing. And allow that to be okay. This journey is exhausting, emotionally and physically. Give yourself grace. You're an advocate that also works as a superhero. No wonder you're exhausted. Celebrate Tuesdays. Find things to celebrate. Shift your focus when possible. It's just Tuesday? How about we made it to Tuesday? Half birthdays, quarter birthdays, Wednesdays, what have you. KarmaSue Self-Care Toolkit highlights the love list provided by True Community Care. This assists you in creating a list of enjoyable activities so that you can put it in a visible space and pull from it at any time. You have $0 in 10 minutes? Have that cup of tea you really enjoy. These things can make a huge positive impact on your day, especially the really hard ones. And now to our pep talk. Much needed, I'm sure. No sugarcoating. This sucks. But you are strong, capable, and a superhero in your own right. You've got this. You are doing the best you can. If you knew better, you'd do better, and that's a fact. Embrace all moments. You hear it often, but it's the truth. Embrace the moments. Things can change so quickly. You will never regret taking that day off, not working into the night, or staying home with your pet. Go to the park, play games at home, rest together, do the things, especially when they are feeling well. There is no need to wait until they are critical to do an end-of-life photo shoot. You can also do it today, celebrating life and honoring your connection. Create memories. You can do hard things. You will be amazed at how little sleep you can run off of. We of course do not recommend going without sleep. but you will be surprised that you can pill a cat, give an injection to a pup, travel far to see a specialist, expand your research skills, the ability to want to and actually try things you never thought you would. You can do this, all of this, and you will. You are never alone. Reach out to friends, family, and community supports. KarmaSue Self-Care Toolkit highlights a Rolodex exercise provided by True Community Care. This assists you in thinking about people you can connect with prior to you needing their assistance. For example, someone you trust to watch your pet while you are away. Breakdowns lead to strength. You do not have to be strong all the time. Breakdowns lead to strength, I swear. It's like shedding the emotions that need to be released in order to keep going and become competent to handle the next thing thrown at you. Allow yourself a space to break. You will only come back stronger. Perfection is not the goal. This is your permission to not be perfect. Again, things will fall through the cracks. You will pick them up later, or you won't, and that's all okay. It is stressful when you feel as though you are losing control of your buttoned up life. That feeling is valid. Unfortunately, this is just how things are right now. You really, really are doing the best you can, and your best is enough. Every single day, no matter what it looks like. Self-check-in. Have you been irritable or distant? As we just reviewed, perfection is not the goal. All your feelings are okay and valid. Please also check in with yourself in relation to others. Determine if you could have been a little kinder to someone that is here for you. Let them know that you appreciate them and thank them for the grace. This is definitely a group effort and everyone's feelings matter. On that note, show yourself grace. That grace that you provide your pet when he or she has an accident in the house, throws up, experiences behavior changes due to feeling unwell or the effects of medications or other treatments. Provide that to yourself as well. Be as gentle with yourself as you are with your pet. You deserve it. This is the list of references for materials compiled for this presentation. Please review them on your own time if it speaks to you to do so, and reach out if you're looking for any other type of resources. We will provide this list along with the recording of the workshop in the coming week. We will also send you a link requesting your feedback of the workshop and what topics you'd like to see in the future. If you are watching this on the YouTube channel, feel free to reach out to us and give that information as well. I would like to thank you for your time and sharing this space with me today to reinforce the fact that you are your pet's advocate, and a darn good one. You have learned how to compassionately reframe overwhelming thoughts into positive actions. You are ready to take on this day and anything else that arises. Please remember that you have support. You do not have to be perfect, and that you already are the best advocate your pet could ever ask for. You are doing this, and I am proud of you. Thank you.